Hello and welcome to Moving Iron Podcast After the Bell with Chip Nellinger. Chip, after Memorial Day here, so markets we're all over the place today.
Yeah, pretty volatile day here. We kind of have officially kicked off summer a little bit early. The summer weather trading type of a model here. Crazy day. We had a lot of strength in the overnight on continuing near record to record warm temperatures. A lot of dryness out there. That's expected to continue here, on into June. So we saw some strength initially over that. This morning, about 7:30, quarter to 8 Central, there was a news story out that is thus far apparently real about another set of $50 billion worth of tariffs to go on some Chinese technology issues. That kind of shocked and scared the market. It shocked me a little bit. I thought we were kind of over this China trade war issue. It appears to be a separate issue and that isn't going to affect the grains, but the market's still very, skittish about that. So that didn't do us any favors. The outside financial markets are getting beat up today as well. At one point, we had the stock market down over 400. There's issues in Europe. The dollar was up sharply. We've got crop conditions coming out here, the first set of new crop conditions for corn. I don't think they're putting them out for beans yet, still a little early. That's expected to be really, really strong conditions, even in spite of some of the hot, dry weather we're having. So you have a little bit of everything. We just didn't close all that well. Closed about 6 lower in corn. It's going to be about almost 11 cents off the overnight highs. You were 8 to 9 lower in beans, about 16 off the overnight highs. You do have dry weather concerns still ongoing in the Black Sea and parts of Russia and Ukraine for wheat. Wheat kind of led us early on, but ended up about 18 off the overnight highs. So pretty wild, volatile day. Didn't close all that well. Again, we'll see, replay this whole story again, see what the forecast is, see what the outside financial markets are doing. We talked about this, over the last week or so. Expect a lot of volatility. I think we talked about this Friday, to be honest with you, that there's going to be a tremendous amount of volatility, and you saw that today.
Yeah. No, man, it was all over the place. Everything from, it just was crazy. There was no consistency anywhere in anything, and like we talked about and like you just said, volatility is going to play a big part of the next, I would say, throughout the summer until they get the China thing figured out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then beyond that, until we get the market really assured that there's some sort of a crop coming yet. Things look good right now, but boy, there's a little bit of everything, out there as far as weather and conditions, and we got a long growing season ahead of us. So yeah, there's lots of issues out there. China, number one. Number two, forget China for a second. We got to grow a crop because we have big demand built up anyway, regardless of China,
right?
And at least in corn. So, yeah, there's a lot of issues out there. It's going to stay really, really choppy, and it's going to be a exercise in patience and really a psychologically hard year. Every year is hard, but I think so far this is going to prove to be maybe hinting that it's going to be one of the tougher trading summers we've had in a while.
Yep. No, so, yeah, I think you're right. Everything's shaping up to be kind of that. Everything hinges on a tweet or a news cycle or this, that, or the other. So it's just going to...
For sure. So it is. It's a new environment.
Yeah.
So
buckle in. It's going to be a long ride.
That's right. That is right.
So how was your Memorial Day weekend?
It's pretty good. It was hot. Boy, I tell you, it was Sunday was just miserably hot. Yesterday was hot enough. So, yeah, we're up over 90. Usually don't see that in May. So and that's kind of what's underlying fear of the market too. If we're this hot in May, what's July and August going to bring?
Right.
And the rest, and in June for that matter. So it's good overall. Boy, it did a little R&R and cooked a few burgers, tried to help beef demand out.
Yep.
Did my part there. It didn't work. Cattle were down $1.50 today. Kind of caught up in this whole outside market issue too. So, but I tried to do my part and had a steak and a burger.
Yeah, no, I did. I've been eating a few beef products myself, so over the weekend. So hopefully, my little part will expunge the market of any downward trends. I hope so.
Yeah, I even did my part for the corn farmers. I had a little bit of Tito's over the weekend.
Nice,
so,
yeah.
That's Midwest corn made. So
yeah.
I'm trying to do my part for demand.
I've had my fair share of Tito's over the weekend as well. So. Yeah, me and Tito are good buddies. We go way back.
Oh, yeah.
Right on. All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you tomorrow. And until then, have a good weekend, or have a good evening, I guess.
Hey, you too. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, take it easy, bud.
All right, see you.
Bye.